If you're just starting out on your keto weight loss journey, or you have fallen off the wagon and want to reset your body, you are probably wondering how to get into ketosis fast, preferably in 24 hours. But can you really get into ketosis in 24 hours? Technically, yes. In reality, it's really hard, but not impossible. And for the brave and willing, we will tell you exactly how to do it, along with a meal plan to go with it. But before we do that, we need to start with the basics. Ketosis is a metabolic state where your body converts fat into ketones as a source of energy when there is insufficient sugar for fuel. This is why the best way to reach ketosis is to reduce your intake of carbs. The time it takes to enter ketosis depends on the individual person and their diet. It usually takes 2 to 4 days to reach a state of ketosis if you only eat 20 to 50 grams of carbs per day. However, some people can take a week or longer due to lack of exercise, metabolism, age, and protein intake. If you want to reach ketosis in 24 hours, you need a different approach. It's going to be painful, and to be honest, we do not recommend it at all. Although we will give you a step-by-step plan to reach ketosis in 24 hours, nothing is 100% certain. This is because everybody is so different. Your genes, medical history, gut bacteria, and many more things will influence how quickly you can get into ketosis. During ketosis, your body makes the change from fueling from carbohydrates to fat. This is a major change for your body to move through, and the slower you take it, the easier on your body it is. If you currently have a high carbohydrate diet, full of takeouts and sodas, then moving into ketosis within 24 hours is going to be extremely difficult. This is because you will have a huge amount of carbohydrates stored in your body. On the other hand, if you have a low carbohydrate diet currently, and you eat lots of green vegetables and a good balance of protein, you may be able to achieve ketosis in 24 hours. Here's a 7-step guide to get into ketosis in 24 hours. Step 1. Intermittent fasting. Intermittent fasting is actually the quickest way to enter ketosis. This is where you fast for a number of hours each day and limit your eating to a window of a few hours. Most common form of intermittent fasting is 16-8 fasting. This means you fast for 16 hours and eat in an 8-hour window. However, in order to get into ketosis fast, we suggest the 24 fasting. Here, you will fast for 20 hours and eat 2 meals in that 4-hour window. By delaying the time in which you eat your first meal, your body will be deprived of carbs and will then switch to an alternate fuel source, which in this case is fats. Step 2. Do some light exercise on an empty stomach. Exercise is not absolutely necessary in order to lose weight on the regular keto diet. However, if you want to get into ketosis in 24 hours, we highly recommend some light exercising. It's also important to exercise on an empty stomach as it allows your body to use up stored glycogen in the muscles rather than from the food you will eat before exercising. Remember, if you feel like fainting during exercise while fasting, there's always an option to snack on a little bit of some keto-friendly foods. Step 3. Include MCT oil in your diet. MCT oil, also known as medium-chain triglycerides oil, is one of the fastest sources of energy. It goes straight to your liver, and it's easily digested and quickly converted into ketones. MCT oil is highly recommended before fasting if you are trying to get into the state of ketosis in just 24 hours. Do not consume too much MCT oil, as it has been known to cause digestive issues if more than the recommended dose is taken. Start with 1 teaspoon and slowly scale up to 1 tablespoon per day as your body gets used to it. MCT oil is mostly available in coconut oil and can also be purchased as a supplement. Step 4. Have very low carb meals. Your daily diet should be below 20 grams of carbs, and you should aim to consume even less than this if you want to get into ketosis in 24 hours. Here is a simple meal plan that should get you into ketosis in 24 hours if you follow it, along with the rest of the steps we mentioned here. Step 5. Drink lots of water. The ketogenic diet is generally dehydrating in nature, That is why you should increase your daily water intake. Water also supports the liver in metabolizing fat. If you're dehydrated, this function will stop, as the liver turns its focus to supporting kidneys to carry out their function. Water also helps the body to flush out toxins and other waste material. Step 6. Replenish your electrolytes. As the keto diet is a natural diuretic, you tend to lose a lot of water along with your electrolytes during ketosis. It's often the lack of these electrolytes in our body that triggers carb withdrawal symptoms, such as the keto flu. You'll want to track your magnesium, potassium, and sodium intake and increase these as soon as you start your keto diet. Also, add enough salt to your food, take a magnesium supplement, and increase the number of avocados and dark green vegetables you're consuming. Step 7. Take exogenous ketones. Exogenous ketones can also be very effective in boosting ketones. Exogenous ketone supplements elevate the levels of ketones in blood just like the liver does. Some exogenous ketones contain added electrolytes, which can be particularly helpful in avoiding the keto flu. There are limited studies about the safety of getting into ketosis in as quickly as 24 hours. Attempting to get in this state means altering your natural body processes. Although there are no mentioned side effects of getting into ketosis rapidly, it is still not for everyone. It's best to achieve ketosis gradually by eating a ketogenic diet and sticking to the basics. Thanks for watching, and if you're looking for a personalized custom keto diet plan with the option to swap your meals in case you don't like them, then click the link in the description below.